Hello and welcome to video number 5 in the Quick Start series of videos for TechSite Builder. In this video, we're going to talk about how to add your services and testimonials. So let's talk about services first. In our dashboard, we're going to click on the Services menu item, and we're going to click the Add New Service button here at the top. Now here is where we can add information about the services we provide. So for example, the first service I can list, I'll type the name of the service, is just good old computer repair. All right, and then in the description field here, you could enter a description about your computer repair service, how it works, what kind of services. For example, I'm just going to do a quick blurb here and a bulleted list about the different services that I offer for computer repair. And then on the bottom, you can have an excerpt, and we're going to talk about that, what that means in a minute. But really quickly, on the right here, you can enter a cost for the service. So if you want to show your price on your homepage, you can do it here. For example, if my computer repair service is something like $80 an hour, I can type that in there. And then I can choose an icon that I want to use to represent this particular service. So again, we have the icons that we use that you might be familiar with when you are setting up the front page of your site. You can choose those here. So maybe, for example, I can choose the wrench icon, and that would be a good image to represent the computer repair. Okay, so if once I'm all done with that, I can click Publish, and then I can see this service listed if I go to view the front of my site and then click on my Services page. And you'll see that the computer repair is now listed in a box. I have the price in the upper right. I have the icon that I chose, the title, the content, and then a Read More box. If I click the Read More box, it takes me to the full listing of my service with the full description there. All right, so you'll see my description is in the box is kind of cut off by this little ellipsis, which means it's kind of cutting off the full description. And that's just so we can save space on the services page so that we don't have big long boxes taking up all the space on the services page. So if I want to edit just this message that shows on the services box, I can go back to my service page, the editor for my service, and go down to the excerpt. And this is where I can insert just a quick summary of what this service is. So here I can enter something that I typed in previously, which is basically just, our computer repair is the best. We come to you to fix your computer in your home or office. Click the button to learn more, something like that. And then if you update it, and then we go back to the front of my site, click on Services, you'll see now my excerpt is showing in this box instead of the cut off version of my content. Then once I click Read More, then I can read the full content for that service. So that's the basic gist of adding services. Let me go ahead and add a couple more services. There's a couple more things I want to talk about. So I can click the Add New Service button. This next service I'm going to add is web development. So let me go ahead and type in web development. Then I will go ahead and just paste in the description that I created earlier. All right, and again, you can make these links. One thing I wanted to show you is how to link to another page on your website. So for example, if I wanted to link this word Jiffy PC back to my home page, I can highlight the word, click the link button, and then down here where it says link to existing content, I can click on that, and then it lists all of the pages and posts that exist on my site. So I can go ahead and choose the home page and then click add link, and now Jiffy PC is going to link to my home page. All right, and then I can choose the icon of the globe. I guess would be a good one for the web development page. And then again, I can put in an excerpt if I want, something that is a good summary. For example, maybe this sentence here where it says, at Jiffy PC, we know what it takes to get a website up and running, but we take our services beyond website design. I'm just going to copy that and paste it into the excerpt box. For the cost, I'm just going to say call for estimate. Instead of putting an actual cost there, I can just say call for estimate and then publish it. I can go back to my services page on the front end and see now I have the new service web development call for estimate showing there on my services page. Let me go ahead and add a couple more services to fill out my services page. Let me do something like remote support is a good one. That's another service I want to highlight on my services page. The cost of this one, let's say it's $120 flat fee. So that's no matter how long it takes, it's just $120. Instead of an icon for this one, I want to have a service listing image show up instead. So instead of an icon, I can have an image showing there. So I can say set featured image, and then I can upload the image I want to use. Let me use this laptop with a stethoscope on it. And I could click on set featured image. And now that image is showing here. And let me show you what that looks like. If I publish this, go to the front end, click on services. Now you can see that image is showing nice and neat in this box at the top. So that's a cool way if you don't want to use the icons. If you have some images you want to use, you can use the images to represent your service. Just keep in mind when I click the read more button, that image doesn't show up anymore. So that means that in order to get the image to show up, I want to actually insert it into the content. So if I come back to the editor, I have to click add media, choose that image again, then click to insert it into the post. Now my image is there. I can click update. Then I can go back to view the service. And now you can see that image shows up in my service description. So that's up to you if you want to have the image show up in the service description as well as in your services list. All right, let me go back to the dashboard and add one more service here. I'm going to talk about my maintenance plans. All right, I'll type that in. I will paste in the description of the maintenance plans, and I'm going to use an image that I already have, this calendar image. So I'll just select that, set that to featured image, click publish. Now if I go to my services page on the front end, you'll see I have a nice list of services here with images, with prices or no prices, read more buttons. Everything's nice and neat for you. All right, that's how to set up the services. Let's talk about the testimonials. So under content, you can click on the testimonials link and then click on add new testimonial. And if you have some testimonials from customers that you can add to your website, make sure it's okay. You check with them first, and then if they say it's okay, then you can go ahead and add some testimonials. The first thing you should enter is the name of the person who left the testimonials. In this case, it's going to be Susan. And then you're going to put the actual quote that the person said. So in this case, I can say something like, Jiffy PC rocks. I love this company. They are my go-to computer experts. All right, and then you can also add an optional company or location. So for example, if she works for you know, Spacely Sprockets, you can put that there. And then if there's a link to that company, you can enter it here. Just going to put Google for now. And then you can also upload an image of the client. So it always helps to associate a real person with testimonials if you can. So if you can get an image of your client, you can click the Set Featured Image. You can drag the picture of your client over. Click Set Featured Image. Click Publish. Now we can see what that looks like by going to our home page, going to our testimonials page. And now you can see that that testimonial is showing the quote, the name, the link to the company, and the image. Let's go ahead and add one more testimonial. We'll go back to the testimonial screen. I'll click Add New Testimonial. This time, the testimonial is going to be from Bob. He's going to say, "You guys rock." I'm going to leave, instead of the company, I'm going to say his location. His location is Anytown, Maryland. I'm going to leave the URL blank, and I'm going to leave the image blank and just publish that. That's a very simple testimonial. Then you can see if I go back to my home page, click on testimonials. Now you can see these two testimonials are showing, and you can just click add as many testimonials as you want, and you'll have a nice long list of testimonials here that people can read from other clients who have appreciated the work you've done. All right, that concludes this video. In the next video, we're going to talk about how to add widgets into the sidebar and to the footer of your website. So see you in the next video.